Under the bright dome lights of SoFi Stadium, Thursday Night Football brings us a crossroads game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers, two teams sitting on the edge of definition, one built from resilience, the other from raw talent now showing cracks. Minnesota comes in at 3-3, alternating wins and losses like a pendulum that refuses to stop. The Chargers, after a 3-0 start, have fallen into turbulence, losing 3 of their last 4. The market still favors Los Angeles by 3.5, but the story this line hides is deeper. It's a game caught between speed and control, chaos and restraint. For Minnesota, Carson Wentz stands at the helm. His numbers are solid, over 1,000 yards in 4 starts, but they mask a rhythm that has yet to fully settle. He can push the ball downfield, but the Vikings' real power lies in tempo. Their drives stretch the clock, their defense bends time. Brian Flores' unit ranks second in the league on third downs, suffocating drives before they can breathe. Every snap is a slow squeeze on the opponent's momentum. Across from him, Justin Herbert leads a Chargers offense that ranks near the top of the league in yardage, but sits just 20th in points scored. That's the paradox. Production without payoff. With a battered offensive line and a red zone conversion rate sinking fast, every possession feels like a symphony that ends one note short of resolution. The deeper you look, the clearer it becomes. This is a team that moves the ball beautifully until it matters most. The Chargers' defense has collapsed under its own weight, surrendering over 27 points in each of their last 3 games. Yet Minnesota's attack isn't built to exploit chaos. It's built to grind it down. Long drives, methodical pace, defensive pressure. The public is on the over, expecting fireworks, but the data whispers a different truth. This game shapes itself in field goals, stalled red zone trips, and clock control. And today's AI pick is the under 44.5, 110. Will we cash or will we burn? Now we go to our segment. Did we cash or did we burn? We recap our picks from Week 7. Welcome to Did We Cash or Did We Burn? Through the first 6 weeks, the AI held steady in the fire. 11-7 in Week 1, 8-6 in Week 2, 8-9-1 in Week 3, 9-7 in Week 4, 9-5 in Week 5, and our best yet, 11-4 in Week 6. That brings us to 56-38-1 overall heading into Week 7, a record carved in both logic and luck. So now, let's see how the machine burned this week. This is the Week 7 recap. Did we cash or did we burn? Pittsburgh walked into Paycor as 5.5-point favorites, a veteran team facing a desperate rival led by another relic of time. For 3 quarters, it looked steady. The Steelers held a 10-point lead, Rodgers trading precision for control, the defense bending but unbroken. Then Joe Flacco, the ghost Cleveland released, rose again. 3 touchdowns, 342 yards, and 1 perfect final drive turned the night. A 36-yard field goal with 7 seconds left shattered the spread in our ticket. What began as comfort ended in collapse. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Rams 3 against the Jaguars at Wembley Stadium. Final score, Rams 35, Jaguars 7. From the opening drive, Los Angeles dominated every inch of the field. Matthew Stafford delivered a masterclass overseas. 5 touchdown passes, 3 of them to Davante Adams, who turned the London rain into a highlight reel. The Rams' defense suffocated Trevor Lawrence with 7 sacks and forced 13 penalties, never letting Jacksonville breathe. It wasn't close, it wasn't luck, just precision and fire. So did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. And on to the next game.
Our AI pick was Titans +7 at home against the New England Patriots. Final score, Patriots 31, Titans 13. For a moment, it looked promising. Tennessee jumped ahead 10-3 behind rookie Cam Ward's best start of the year, but the momentum vanished fast. Drake May was nearly perfect, completing 21 of 23 passes with 2 touchdowns, and the Patriots' defense slammed the door. A strip sack return for a score buried the Titans and any chance of the cover. Mike Vrabel's homecoming turned into a rout, and our dog never stood a chance. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Bears 4.5 at Soldier Field against the struggling New Orleans Saints. Final score, Bears 26, Saints 14. Chicago's defense dominated the afternoon, forcing 4 turnovers and recording 4 sacks in a performance dripping with redemption. Defensive coordinator Dennis Allen, facing his former team, schemed pressure that rattled rookie quarterback Spencer Rattler from the opening drive. DeAndre Swift gashed the Saints for 124 yards and a touchdown, while Caleb Williams calmly managed the rhythm. The Bears controlled possession, momentum, and emotion from whistle to whistle, never letting the cover fall into doubt. So did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Browns 2.5 at home against the Miami Dolphins. Final score, Browns 31, Dolphins 6. Cleveland snapped a 3-game skid with its most complete performance of the season. Rookie running back Quinton Judkins took over the game, scoring 3 touchdowns and rushing for 84 yards in the rain. The Browns' defense forced 4 turnovers, including a pick-6 by newly acquired corner Tyson Campbell, while holding Miami without a touchdown. Dillon Gabriel managed the offense with poise in his first home start, leaning on ground control and discipline. A wire-to-wire cover. Domination, not doubt. So did we cash, or did we burn? We cashed. And on to the next game.
Our AI pick was Jets plus 1.5 at MetLife Stadium against the Carolina Panthers. Final score, Panthers 13, Jets 6. It was a rough, gray afternoon in East Rutherford, and the Jets' misery deepened. Carolina's defense smothered New York, racking up 6 sacks and forcing 2 interceptions, while rookie quarterback Bryce Young threw a short touchdown before leaving with an ankle injury. The Jets benched Justin Fields for Tyrod Taylor, but neither could ignite the offense. Even with Carolina's QB hurt, New York never found life, managing only 220 total yards. Another lost opportunity. Another empty ticket. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Vikings plus 2.5 at home against the defending NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. Final score, Eagles 28, Vikings 22. Jalen Hurts rediscovered his MVP form, throwing for 326 yards and 3 touchdowns, including 2 to A.J. Brown and a 79-yard strike to Devonta Smith. Minnesota moved the ball, but couldn't finish drives. 5 red zone trips ended in field goals, and a costly pick-6 from Carson Wentz turned control into chase. The Vikings fought back late, but never closed the gap. Another close one that slipped through the hands. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Chiefs 12 at Arrowhead against the Las Vegas Raiders. Final score, Chiefs 31, Raiders 0. This one was over before halftime. Patrick Mahomes threw for 286 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to Rashee Rice in his return from injury and suspension. Kansas City's offense scored on its first 5 possessions, while the defense delivered pure dominance, holding Las Vegas to 96 total yards and just 3 first downs. Max Crosby exited early, and the Raiders never recovered. A complete dismantling from start to finish. No sweat, no drama, just profit. So did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. And on to the next game.
Through the early slate, the math tells the truth. 0-1 on Thursday Night Football. 4-3 in the Sunday morning games. That brings us to 4-4 overall heading into the afternoon. Even ledger. No edge. No comfort. Now we step into the 4 p.m. window and Sunday Night Football, where the numbers tighten and the margins vanish. Let's see if the AI found its rhythm when the daylight started to fade. Did we cash or did we burn?
Our AI pick was Broncos 7 at home against the New York Giants. Final score, Broncos 33, Giants 32. What began as a nightmare turned into history. Denver was shut out for 3 quarters, trailing 26-8 with just over 6 minutes left, before Bo Nix engineered one of the wildest comebacks the league has ever seen. 33 points in the 4th quarter, capped by Will Lutz's game-winning 39-yard field goal as time expired. The Broncos escaped with the win, but not the cover, falling short by a single point. A miracle finish that still burned our ticket. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Chargers 1.5 at SoFi Stadium against the surging Indianapolis Colts. Final score, Colts 38, Chargers 24. It wasn't close for long. Indianapolis stormed out to a 23-3 halftime lead, powered by Jonathan Taylor's 3 touchdowns and a precise, poised performance from Daniel Jones, who threw for 288 yards and 2 scores. Justin Herbert piled up 420 passing yards, but his stats masked the chaos. 2 interceptions and a defense that couldn't stop the run. The Chargers' late push made it look respectable, but this was domination in disguise. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was Commanders +2 on the road at AT&T Stadium against the Dallas Cowboys. Final score, Cowboys 44, Commanders 22. This one unraveled fast. Washington traded early blows, even leading briefly. But once Jaden Daniels left with a hamstring injury, the offense collapsed. Dak Prescott shredded the Commanders' defense for 3 touchdowns, CeeDee Lamb exploded for 110 yards, and Darren Bland's 68-yard pick six buried any hope of a backdoor cover. The Cowboys doubled them up in points and total yards. From the start, the number never had a chance. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned. And on to the next game.
Our AI pick was Cardinals +7 at home against the Green Bay Packers. Final score, Packers 27, Cardinals 23. Arizona jumped out to a 10-point first-half lead, and for 3 quarters it looked like the number was safe. But Josh Jacobs and Micah Parsons took over late. Jacobs punched in the go-ahead touchdown with under 2 minutes left, and Parsons' 3rd sack ended the Cardinals' final drive. Jacoby Brissett played well in relief, throwing for 279 yards and 2 scores, but couldn't close the door. Arizona fought hard, stayed within the spread, and rewarded the number. So did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. And on to the next game. Our AI pick was 49ers, 1.5 at home under the lights in Santa Clara. Final score, 49ers 20, Falcons 10. It wasn't flashy, but it was clean, and it cashed. Christian McCaffrey carried the offense with 129 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and over 200 total yards from scrimmage. Even with Brock Purdy sidelined, Mac Jones managed the game effectively, leaning on a revived run game and a defense that stifled Michael Penix Jr. in the 4th quarter. Atlanta hung close, but San Francisco's physicality and clock control sealed it. The number cleared with room to spare. So did we cash or did we burn? We cashed. And on to the next game.
So heading into Monday Night Football, the AI stood at 6 wins and 7 losses, down but not out. We dropped Thursday night, split the Sunday morning slate 4-3, and went 2-3 through the 4 p.m. and primetime games. That leaves us one last shot to close out Week 7 with a win under the lights. Let's see how the AI did on Monday Night Football. Our AI pick for Monday Night Football was Lions, 5.5, and over 53.5 at Ford Field. Final score, Lions 24, Buccaneers 9. Detroit controlled the game from start to finish. Jahmyr Gibbs was electric, 218 total yards and 2 touchdowns, slicing through Tampa Bay's defense like it was tissue. Jared Goff managed the offense, the Lions' front 7 dominated, and the Bucs never found the end zone after halftime. The Lions covered the spread with ease, but the total never came close. So did we cash or did we burn? We cashed the side, but we burned the total. And now, we move to the second Monday night game.
Our AI pick for the late Monday night game was Texans +3.5 and under 41.5 under the lights at Lumen Field. Final score, Seahawks 27, Texans 19. Seattle jumped out early, riding Jackson Smith-Njigba's 123 yards and a touchdown and Zach Charbonnet's 2 scores to a 14-point first-quarter lead. Houston's defense fought back, forcing a strip sack touchdown and clawing within single digits. But it was too little, too late. C.J. Stroud couldn't find rhythm against a relentless Seattle pass rush, and the Texans' comeback fell short. The total crept over, and the spread slipped away. So did we cash or did we burn? We burned both the side and the total. And that wraps up Week 7. Our AI Sports Predictor went 7 wins, 10 losses on the week. That brings our season record to 52 wins, 44 losses, and 1 push, a 54.17% winning percentage on the year. Some weeks we cash, some weeks we burn. But the algorithm never sleeps. It learns. Like and subscribe to keep riding with us through the data and the fire. Because next week, the hunt begins again.